talked earlier in the week about the big week that was coming. I guess do you allow yourself a sense of achievement now, or just for one night at least?
Definitely for the night, and definitely since we have tomorrow off. But we know it's right back to work Monday. It was a good week for us. You know, Seattle and Atlanta are big wins. We owed Atlanta one from last time. But we celebrate tonight, we enjoy, we have fun, we have dinner, and then it's back to work Monday. So it's a long season. Well, a short but long season. So we still got work next week, and we go back up to Seattle on Friday, so that'll be a good matchup.
The difference between the first half and the second half was just you were just playing a good team that you knew was going to make a run.
Definitely, and that's what the game's about. It's about runs, and we knew they were going to come out the locker room more aggressive, you know, more focused, and they jumped on us. And you know, but one thing is, we're 11 deep who stick together, and there was never no doubt that, you know, we were going to give this lead away, and we just had to come closer together at that point.
You know, two great games, two great wins for us. You know, I'm definitely happy about just the effort of the team. You know, it's a great team win tonight, but I mean, tonight once again our bench showed why we have the best bench in the league. I mean, they came in, we had a lead, the starters had a lead, they came in, and not only did they sustain it, they extended it. And you know, they came out with a lot of energy, high energy, hitting a lot of shots, getting steals, transition, got the Donkey Kong block in there, Jessica Davenport, you know, so I mean, it was just a roll all the way.
Even though you had the big halftime lead, did you always have a sense that this ain't over yet?
Oh, yeah, definitely. You know, Angel McCoughtry sitting on the bench with 3 fouls at that point in time. Didn't really play the first half. And the second half was all about, you know, trying to get her, keep going at her, attack her, you know, make somebody else have to win the game. Of course, she came in and, you know, hit a couple big threes for them. But, you know, overall, we pulled together on the defensive end. We were able to turn it around.
You're still late in the game there with whatever it was, 8 seconds, 10 seconds left, you know, when you're in the lane and caught the pass. And what did you see? How did you see that develop?
Well, I saw it develop because we got burned like 5 times during the game, you know, coming off of the post player and going to help. And one of the things that I knew was whoever was driving in didn't really want to shoot it. They wanted to pass it to the post underneath. So stay low, sneak in, and get it.
Do you guys allow yourself a sense of achievement here for this week, what you did? Not 2 leaders, or can you do that?
Nah, it's too early for that, you know. Just because we beat one of the 2 best teams right now in the league, and I say right now because
it could change.
Yeah, it could change. Anything can flip flop. So you know, we already have our ending goal, and we're just going to take it one game at a time. Our end goal, you know, is to be back in the finals and to get back there and hopefully win it. So, you know, we're just going to take it one game at a time. However we get there is however we get there, but we're going to try and win all of the games we can.
The difference between the first and second half is just them being a good team. And
yeah, you know, they're a great team. They have great players. They're fast, they're athletic, they're big, they're long. You're not going to stop them all the time. You know, you just hope that you do the right thing at the right time. And in the first half, we did the right thing at the right time. In the second, they started hitting shots. Yeah. We were there. You know, we contested a lot of shots, but Izzy started getting on a roll. McCoughtry started getting to the free throw line. And, you know, that's kind of when the game kind of turned a little bit. But I think we held held our composure together and stayed with the W.
Thank you.
No problem.
What about that three-pointer at the shot clock buzzer there you had as the time was winding down? You know that you just want to get the ball up there?
Well, you know, I saw the ball was just laying around and going all over the place. You know, Tammy passing the ball. I actually saw Katie underneath the basket. She was waving, jumping up and down, but I figured she wouldn't have enough time to get the ball and shoot the shot. So, you know, I figure I'm one of the better three-point shooters on this team. So, you know, why not me shoot it? So.
Sense of achievement here because of the week and what you did during the week and beating the 2 leaders, or do you have time and energy for that?
I don't think we have time or energy to really celebrate. Obviously, like you said, we did what we were supposed to do. We took care of home court. It's extremely important in the WNBA to, you know, not get too overconfident when you're playing at home. You can see there's just so much talent and so much parity in this league, and leads can go by quickly. So when you're playing these more elite teams, you know, you've really got to protect your home court. And I think that, you know, obviously we're a veteran team. We're not going to get too high on a win or too low on a loss. So we're just going to keep cracking at it one game at a time.
At halftime, even though you had the big lead, did you realize that this ain't over, where it's got a long way to go here?
Yeah, Atlanta has obviously established themselves as an elite team this season, and you know, we know that they have such great firepower at every position. So we knew that no matter if up by 10, down by 5, or whatever the scenario is, that we just needed to come in halftime, regroup, talk about some adjustments, and come back out with a solid 20-minute performance in the second half. We didn't get off to a great start, but I told them after Lynn called a timeout, they're going to make runs, we're going to make runs, and hopefully, like you saw, our runs were a little bit longer than their runs tonight, and that's why we were able to get the win.
Well, we knew when we got ahead at half that we were still going to get a great shot back from Atlanta because they're so talented and they're so good. And sure enough, they came out like gangbusters in the second half. But I thought we did a really, really good job of never letting them take the lead. They're extremely quick, they're extremely athletic. They started switching defenses on us, showing man, going zone, showing zone, going man. And I thought we handled that pretty well. And I thought there at the end when we needed to get a stop, we got it. I thought Ebony's big three she hit when the clock was running off was key. And I thought we hit enough free throws down the stretch to win the ball game. But you can see why Atlanta's #1 right now in the East. They're very, very talented.
So the difference in the second half is just them being a good team.
Well, I thought they just took it up another notch. They just put their head down. They attacked us off the dribble drive. They hurt us on the offensive boards. And I thought they defended better. They moved Price into the lineup and moved her at the point guard position. And now she's ball hawking the person with the ball. So they made some adjustments defensively to help them get back in the ball game.
Can you talk about the bench in the second quarter? That's where
I thought the bench once again was key for us. I thought their energy, their defense, they were much more high energy, it seemed to me, than the first group. Again, we got Jess Davenport within 10 points off the bench, so that was big for us. And I thought our bench was another key to the win tonight. But you have to give Atlanta credit; they're very, very good.
The week. Just talk about the week in general. What did you get accomplished? What you wanted? Obviously, you won 2 games.
Well, here's what I want to say about our team. In moments, I see us look really, really, really good. And then in other moments, I see we're still a work in progress. And the good news is, I don't know how many games we've won now, 6 out of 7 or something like that. And we certainly haven't peaked. We're certainly not playing A-plus basketball, excellent basketball all the time. So we've still got a lot of room to grow. And I think that's a good sign that we're still not where we need to be and we're still winning.
They shot well, 53%, but yet you still had 23 turnovers, forced 23 turnovers.
I thought defensively, we were disruptive. We forced some turnovers, but when Castro and McCautry in the second half caught fire, that really hurt us, and it really helped get their shooting percentage up. But in crunch time, I thought we were able to get the stops that we needed to.
One last thing, not necessarily about the game, but just Sutton-Brown, she hit 3,000 points tonight, and then also she's one of the few players in the league with 1,500 boards as well, and some 400 blocks or something.
Well, I think Tammy's had a great career so far in the WNBA. She's an all-star. She did a huge job again for us tonight. I mean, let's think who she's guarded over these past few weeks. Lauren Jackson, Sylvia Fowles, D'Souza tonight. D'Souza only had 6 points, and a lot of that is because of Tammy's defense. So not only has she done a great job defensively, but now she's in a very elite club.